I mean, it's hard to really explain this game. It's just kind of a roguelite. It's easier to answer specific questions, I think. I need some money. Because, I mean, yeah, kill enemies, get money, buy items, move on to the next level. Timer makes it harder. If only there were any enemies. Thank you. Watch me just, like, not get bans this time. Well, I don't have a reroll. It's just good scrap. Enemies, please? I feel like the Recycler and I have really started to get along. It has multiplayer, but not PvP. Yes, scrap priority applies to... By the shop, you mean like the cauldron things. Yes, scrap priority applies to that. And they haven't fixed the bug yet, where one scrap will count for all of the required pieces. So if a white item, like one white scrap will take all three, it'll be all three items to print a green from one of those things, and one green scrap will be all 5 greens for a red. That's a bug that is still currently present. Well, yeah, one of the artifacts enables friendly fire, but this game ain't balanced for that. It's just bad. At least if you have any items. If you have no items, I guess it's fine. I mean, it's still kind of unfairly stacked in certain characters' favors. Like, I think the tier list of what enemies are going to be more powerful in a... or what characters are more powerful against other characters is, like, very clear kind of thing. No, artifacts aren't meant to be balanced. Why did I pick that up? Oh well, I'll scrap it soon, hopefully. Honestly, pretty much all of my items are scrap. Bandolier is worth nothing to me. Like, the only one of these items that's worth something to me is the med kit. And even that's not, like, important. PSG breaks one-shot protection. You can see with my shield down, I barely have any. If I get a second shield, I will have no one-shot protection. When the shield is down, the shield can't be recharged except by waiting 7 seconds without getting hit, which is really not up to you sometimes. So you just kind of die. It's a trash item. Oh. Alright, well that's not an exciting red item. Oh, bleed. We didn't have any bleed last run. Bleed is, like, currently the best thing in the game. We want to stack that up all the way. Oh, happy boy. Final phase of the final boss is bad. The rest of the boss is visually cool, but nothing like that I think is all that interesting or like amazing in any way. But like, the only problem with the boss is the final phase, no doubt. Okay, hey, Deathmark early. I already have 4 effects for Deathmark. So, I mean, it probably won't activate that often, but it can activate already. I missed the other second skill already, but as soon as I get bans, I'm gonna stop feeling that way. I'm gonna be like, oh man, I'm so glad I took this. A boss gets seer item effects. That's why it's bad. It invalidates certain items as things that you take. And it's extremely stacked in the favor of ranged characters as opposed to close range characters. And I'm gonna skip that chest, it's fine. Like, the problem most certainly isn't that it takes your items. The problem most certainly is that it gets the effects of items. Wouldn't mind some sticky bombs, but those aren't, like, death mark effects. Oh look, I got a sticky bomb anyway. How do I like the Artificer changes? I can't say for sure because I refuse to play the character. So my only judgment is, sounds like some amount of improvement, but still Artificer. Man, drop rate of the moon donuts is like crazy. Oh, more bleed, I love it. But I do, like, I genuinely am interested in trying Artificer plus Purity. Because I think that maybe with Purity, the character becomes kind of playable. So if anyone makes me play Artificer, then that's what I'll do. I'll try to build Purity and see what happens. Wow, we're getting the bleed real fast. Because there's another one in a multi-shop just over to the left of me right now. Why are you avoiding me? Yeah, Purity is -1 luck. So if you succeed on an on-hit roll or a chance roll that is affected by luck, it rolls it again to see if you'll fail. It's just an anti-clover. No, Tougher Times isn't affected by luck, so that one's safe. And of course, if you have a 100% chance effect, like, you know, 10 glasses, 7 daggers, it can't stop you from getting those. Do you think it's worth to rush to get the time chest on stage 3? No, not at all. But if you want to, then yeah, go ahead. But I think that the timer barely matters and Creon isn't the be-all end-all. I don't believe that that's true, Red Maverick. Because I just did a 6 clover run and got all 3 log drops at the same time for the new level. Like both Lunar Chimeras and Mithrix, all from Phase 3. Oops. That's true, I did get like 5 aspects that run, but I won't give that credit to... Because like that was happening when I only had like 1 clover. I think they just might have increased those drop chances. Oh, the way that this character works is with my current loadout, 3 of my skills cost health to use. So what? This one costs 15% health, this one costs 20, and this one costs 25. But this one heals me based on what I hit, and this one heals me consistently for every enemy that it has. Oh! What's the worst that could happen, honestly? I'm just gonna print 2 of these. And I have 100% bleed. Alright, well, I'm a little bummed to lose a sticky, but, like, I have 100% bleed now. Anyway, the idea is that the second skill does a ton of damage, so I just keep using my other stuff to heal so that I can keep spamming my second skill and spitting out a huge amount of damage all the time. New medkit is good depending on how you want to use the character. Because, like, obviously I can spam attacks that take my health down much faster than I can, much faster than medkit activates. But if I want to just, like, be a little picky about it, then yeah, medkit is going to be very good. Because I then can heal to full, basically, after just a couple medkits. Because medkits are 20 HP plus 5% of your health per medkit. So 3 medkits I heal fully from this attack. 4 I heal fully from this one. 5 I heal fully from this one. So if I'm placing my shots and being a little slow about it, then yeah, it's good for this character. I don't think that they are going to change how PSG works. No. Hey, Buffalo Man. But, I mean, I don't think they've commented on it, and I don't... People say that they don't think that the PSG is a bad item. And, I mean, if you want to stack a ton of it, then it can be pretty good. Because most of the time you can avoid being hit too much for too many 7-second intervals, so you can get healing and stuff. But for the point it takes to get there, the amount of how reliable it is to get, you know, like 10 PSGs, it just doesn't seem worth it to me. Why not grab it when you can scrap it later? What if you don't find any scrappers? I mean, obviously they're pretty common, but you don't know that they're going to be, basically. Because, like, I definitely have gone 3-ish levels with 0 scrappers before already. You heard they're guaranteed every level? Well, that's 100% not true. Because I pretty much full clear every level, and I have gone 3 levels with 0 scrappers. Maybe even more. One-third or one-fourth sounds reasonable. Two scrappers. Well, there you go. No, no, no. You do too much damage, my dude. So this is me using the med kit to heal. That's how it would work, Sauce Relic. But I don't know if they cancel so much as if it would just roll 4 or 3 times. Well, 4 times, I guess. And also, I think in that case, it kind of depends on order, right? Because I don't know how they work. If you fail on your first roll, will your purity not reroll if you then clover and succeed? Or will it wait until you succeed once and then roll? Like, I just don't know how it works. It's like really, I guess, nebulous. Movement, I guess. Oh, I should have scrapped that. I forgot about it. Oh well. There'll be another scrapper, or there won't. Yeah, but VC, we don't know that luck, or I don't know that we know that luck is just how many rolls of your luck stat, if it's a +1, -1 thing, or if it's you'll always roll for each item you have if the situation is relevant. Backup mag is useless to me, so that's unfortunate. Rusted key, I don't really think is worth printing into with just 2. If I had a bunch of scrap, maybe. I can do that if I want to, Nocturne, yeah. I don't usually, but I can. Sometimes I do. Oh, I don't really notice that I hear, like, I don't notice game soundtracks. Like that just completely is out of my thoughts. Like, if you ask me what any song in Isaac sounded like, I have no clue. I just don't know. It's just there. Ooh, I hate this. I like this. I really wish I had some bands by now. My opinions on the band changes. It sucks for certain characters, I guess, but I mean, it does do what they wanted with the added strategy, I suppose. As long as your character actually can use them. Yeah, I mean, if this person knows for sure how the code works. Why are you alive? All right, can I mess with this now? Thanks. I know there's something. Guess I don't need that. I don't need fresh meat, and I don't need the turtle. Neither of those will really ever activate. Alright, so now we just have a lot of stuff that we can print later. Infusion. Later. I'll just do it before the boss at this point. Yes, the boss getting infusion doesn't matter. The boss doesn't benefit from it. The reason getting rid of it makes sense is that the boss takes your infusion. When you have 0 infusions, you lose all of your stacks of infusion. You no longer have any health up from it when you get it back. Which doesn't matter at that point in the game. And up till then, it can matter. So it's not like useless. It's just like, you know, if there's a good green printer, then I should probably much rather have something else, right? There we go. Now we're in there. I'm probably always gonna say that Rex is the best character. But like, most of the characters are strong. Play the character you like. What do I think about the final boss? Final phase is bad. The rest of it is visually cool, but not like anything special. Who would you say is the weakest character? Artificer. I mean, I guess, yeah, if you meme on yourself with multi, you can have a pretty weak loadout, but I think that's your own fault. With Artificer, there's like just not a good loadout. Keys spawn an extra box on the level. The box for the key is extra. Because it'll still spawn on levels that don't have loot spawns. Or, well, it'll still spawn on the final level, and the final level doesn't have loot spawns. Well, Eclipse does different things based on the Eclipse level. At Eclipse 1, the only difference is that you spawn on every level at half health. Each level adds a modifier. Dang. Go. Tesla's cool. I can stay away from the final boss, so even if I have Tesla for the final boss, it doesn't matter that much. Oh, you can, if you just like Google it, one of the Risk of Rain wikis has all of the Eclipse effects listed already. So one problem right now is that medkit is my literal first item. And that means that I would have to fight the boss the entire time until I got all of my items back. Because otherwise I can't, like, kill it. Well, that is, yeah. Because specifically, Tri-Tip Dagger is also, like, my third item, fourth item. Basically, my item order is bad for the boss. Because you get your stuff back from the boss in reverse order. Okay. Yeah, so you get them back in opposite order. So, like, if I fought the boss right now, my first item back would be the Tesla coil. Second item back would be fireworks. Scrap the medkit? Yeah, I might. It would be nice if there had been a scrapper on this level. I mean, there might be, but I forgot it, so. If there was a scrapper on this level, I could just scrap the medkit and then get it back right now because there's a medkit printer. It really depends on the implementation of the Eclipse 8 modifier. Because, like, if it's just health recovery is disabled because you have a constant malachite effect on you, that is fine, because literally all you have to do to get around that is just, like, get Transcendence and a bunch of PSGs, and then okay. Now all of your healing items can be printed into something that's not a healing item. You can just stack damage or PSG. If it's every time you get hit, curse is added to your character, that sounds like it's just trash and no one will beat it. Because, like, the game's not fair enough for that to be, like, a reasonable modifier to use. So it really just depends. Yeah, Transcendence is really good because of Scrappers. Scrappers, like, are a big buff to it. Sorry, when you say something like that's what it is, that doesn't really tell us anything, because I said two things and there's a delay between chat and the video. Ow. You know, I really didn't think that that would hit me from that far below it. Oh well, lesson learned, I guess. Oh, this is bad news. I might be dead again, just because of this nerd. Nah, it's cool. I also don't remember that I have a use item. Like, because, I mean, what's a use item? When you take damage, you get a permanent curse debuff. So why do you know this? Out of curiosity. But assuming you're right, then that just sounds like kind of an unplayable mode. Which sucks. I'm gonna just start buying these. People have completed Eclipse 8. I don't doubt that, I guess. Ew. It's like raining spiky balls. One hit until death. Even 4 months with Prime. Thanks for keeping the free sub alive. I just landed in the parent. Boss right away. Hope I get a scrapper this level, though. I guess Captain might be the best character at Eclipse 8, when you think about it, since so much of the damage that's hard to avoid is just, you know, canceled out by... I should probably scrap this. Is just canceled out by having microbots. How does looping work now? You interact with the outside of the teleporter. Like, you just do this. Realign it. Useless item. Useless item. Very useful item. I sure love waiting around 10 minutes for the Umbra to spawn so that it'll drop your item for you. Oh, almost got him off the cliff. Please give me a scrapper. Like, I really want it. I don't think I got it, though. Yeah, no scrapper for me. Yeah, it's just an equipment. Stuck. Ew. I'm dead. I'm just dead now. I'm not dead. Well, now they're gonna recharge their shields, which is unfortunate. Unless my bleed's really good, it's not. Man, the hordes, though, not agreeable with me. Alright, so I'm gonna have a really unpleasant boss fight. That's pretty much just, that's how it is. I don't think I'm gonna win this one. Is that a secret tier 2 chest? Regular chest. That's fine too. Curses reset every stage, but you do get cursed for damage. Yeah, that's probably pretty unplayable for most characters. You can see which Eclipse level I'm on right now, right here. Yeah, I can at least get rid of my scrap now. And that could be valuable to me. Or it could not, who knows. I didn't get very much movement this time, so I think that this run's just kind of dead. Loader is strong. I don't know, I think Loader's really boring because the playstyle is super reductive. Ow. Is there a reason to kill these on the way to the boss so they don't kill you, I guess? Other than that, no. The flying ones are far more important and dangerous than the grounded ones, though. Do I have a key? Yes, I have one key. I think that those things, the flying things, are like really sucky enemies. Why would you want Enforcer? There's no way to transfer Enforcer to this game, like, effectively. Enforcer is good. That's a funny one. You can still attack me here, can't you? Didn't even see it. I'm gonna leave it alone. This is why armor plates are good, until the boss has them. I missed. Oh well. I think we make these. Easy. Alright, well that's not a useful green printer. That's not a useful red printer. That's an even less useful red printer. Red whip, I guess. Let's go up here and make sure. Oh, wait. Look, it's useless because it's a squid polyp. and then there's nothing up here. All right, so these are not great. I mean, if I only get one freebie, I guess I take Aegis. And I mean, I guess I just take some red whips here. Well, the reason Aegis isn't useful is that I'm out damaging my own healing. Yeah, if I weren't using the mortar, then I would be very much in a different boat. The only reason I wanted to use it was I wanted to see how it felt with bands. And I mean, it does pretty good damage. And being able to activate the bands is a good thing. How do I plan on approaching phase 4? Stay really far away. Use my primary. Item recovery is based on number of hits, not amount of damage or amount of time. So just shoot my primary a lot. Right, forgot. All right, buddy. Alright, so now the annoying part is that those things exist. Get the close one first. Oh, it got me. Samarang requires you to get close to the boss, kind of. I think that at all costs, you don't want to be close to this boss. Ah, dang. Oh, dear. Probably shouldn't have double healed there. Oh, there I go. I was too stuck in my movement. I could have spammed, well, not spammed. I could have used my third skill to probably angle myself, but that was a tough one.